What's up guys, ZDMD here and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going over in Chapter 2 5 things about Humanity Chapter 2 that most players probably didn't notice, because I feel like there's a lot in this update, lots of things that the developers haven't actually covered, and I feel like it's a wise idea for me to show you 5 different things that I found that should be more known by people. We're going to start with ones that more people tend to know, and then we're going to finish with ones that in my opinion, not many people will know. So let me know in the comments how many you know at least by the end of this video. And we're going to start with this right here. Most of you are probably aware of this because I made a video on this wheel yesterday. This is the prize wheel. So you can spin it once every 12 hours and you can get different rewards on it. It's in the casino because you might notice when you're customizing a vehicle that you see these rims called crown rims, diamond rims, and like the crown spoiler. You may notice that some of those are actually, it says locked in Season 1, despite them not actually being in the season rewards. That's because you get them here. So you go straight into the casino, and right by this arrow here, the wheel is right here. You can spin it once every 12 hours, and you can see the little probabilities of getting things. For example, there's a 8% chance you get the diamond rims, and there's a 1% chance that you get the pipeline, which is a vehicle. Okay, so the next one is related to the gun store. Now we actually want to go to Tailmaster. Of course, if you've got the mobile garage, you can just click it in the shop, but if you go to Tailmaster here, this is the weapon skins. If you bought a skin for a gun, for example, I've got the diamond here, and I bought this for the Spaz that it was. It's now the AA12, but I did buy it for the Spaz at the time, and I bought the diamond for a few more skins actually. I also got it for the diamond here. So with skins, what you had to do is you had to buy a skin and then buy it for each individual weapon. For some reason, I still don't know why they did this at the time. So if I bought it for the Spaz, which I did in Chapter 1, I had to buy it for the baton, which I also have separately. And then if I wanted to do it for the deagle here, I had to do that separately as well. It just, in my opinion, just made no sense whatsoever as to why they did that. But now, luckily in Chapter 2, if you buy a gun skin, I'm going to try and buy one that I actually like the look of. This one, ooh, Dominator. If I buy that, which I just did, and I go to, say, the AWP, I now have the Dominator for the AWP. So this is a very good thing to note. If you buy gun skins, they will actually cross over with all your different weapons that you have. So make sure that when you buy a weapon skin, make sure to have a look at the other weapons that you use. For example, if you use like M4 and shotgun, this skin looks great on the M4. It might not look good on the shotgun, so you might want to check it out, have a look before you buy it, because you'll have it for every single gun. Okay, the next thing you probably didn't know about, as my plane just suddenly disappeared, is actually the plane and helicopter garage. So there are actually 3 garages around the map. If I put on my map markers, you'll see there's one over there by the casino, there's one in the middle of the map which is for boats, and then there's another one at the town which is also for vehicles. The garage is actually at the same place that the helicopters and planes spawn at the airport. So if I try and land my plane a bit, because I'm kind of all over the place, you'll see 2 little bays over here. And these bays, if you go in them, it will put you here in the garage. So you can actually see there's a Cobra over there, there's a Nighthawk, and this is actually the garage where you can customize your vehicles. Okay, I'm not quite sure why that's happened. That must be a bug. So wait, so if I leave and then come back in, let me have a look. And for some reason it just deloads and then you get spawned underneath the map. That's really weird. I don't know why that exists. Oh, and now I've got that cursor. So there's something broken with this, but there is a really cool looking garage that is for the planes and helicopters, and it is at the airport. Okay, so my second to last point is related to airdrops. Now, I didn't actually know that airdrops were in the game until about a week ago, or like a week into the game's launch. But they actually are. So airdrops come in, and they're a little bit different to last time in Chapter 1. There are only the red airdrops, so these airdrops only give you weapons. There is no cash airdrops in Chapter 2 now. So it's only these red ones, and if you notice, there is actually a flare. Does this remind you of anything? Probably so. If you played in Chapter 1, you'd know before the live event, there was a flare outside the bunker to show players where the bunker was, so that in the live event, they could actually go there and find it really easily. So yeah, this is actually what where the airdrop is. So only one person in Chapter 2 can actually get an airdrop at a time. As you can see, and I'm going to loot it, and there you go. You can get the minigun, the ray gun, and I think that's actually it. Those are the only 2 that I've actually seen, so I reckon they're probably going to add more in the future. But yeah, the ray gun's not very good in Chapter 2, to be honest. Okay, so the final thing that you probably didn't know about this update is the duck gun. So this is actually a secret weapon that was teased by Famed Chris back in like February last year, and this weapon you can actually spawn in only via admin commands. You want to do weapon ZDMD duck, and then there you go. Successfully gave Duck of Doom to ZDMD. So this is like the admin gun replacement. In chapter 1 there was a SCAR that was the admin gun. You could only spawn it in via admin commands, and it did 100 damage per hit and it fired really quickly. This one is a little bit different. I'm going to go to the gun range and I'm going to show you. As you can see, it quacks. So yeah, it does 10 damage per hit, 100 shots in a clip, and yeah, it cracks for every single shot. Like, this weapon is absolutely overpowered, but so is the death ray in chapter 1. So I would actually really like to see this kind of make its way into the game. They probably wouldn't do that, but it would just be so cool. Imagine that. Like, maybe like add a new heist and add the dart gun in, and it's like a really difficult method to try and get it. So when you actually get it, it shows that you've maybe done a lot, maybe there's many stages to it or something. That'd be really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this video. A short one today, but I wanted to show you 5 different things you probably didn't know about the game, because this update, it's still brand new. There's still many things that we probably haven't discovered yet, and I think that this could help you a lot. So let me know in the comments, as I mentioned before, how many you actually knew about. When this game first released, I knew hardly any of these points. I've only actually found out about a few of these literally yesterday. So yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. My name is ZDMD, and as always, peace out.